everyone. Okay, he wanted to, then he didn't want to. But you could at least get out my seat, kid. Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I've got some really special unboxings for you guys, so I hope that you enjoy it. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Hi, E, and hi, Bridget. Thank you so much for joining me today, Friday. Happy Friday. I love that we're coming together internationally. It makes me feel so good. And I have Dexter with me here if you missed his pausies. Yes, he finally left my seat so I can sit on it properly. I mean, you know, I've gained some weight, so I don't really fit on this thing anymore. But anyway, hi, Jeannie. How are you? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do for you guys today, I have some unboxings. I'm gonna do that first, and then I have swatching after. So there's a ton of stuff that I have not swatched yet, that I need to, because then I get to put them away in their little homes now that I've reorganized my bookcase. So I have plenty of space to do that. I just haven't done it yet. I don't have chocolate milk today. I have another smoothie, so uno momento. At least it's good today. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're all doing all right. This week is a lot better than the last two, so I'm really happy about that. So I actually have technical sister mail from my real sister. And it's so funny because, you know, she knows that I love to crochet. And she actually gave me a really expensive crochet kit, which is funny because I actually ordered the same brand, but different items. But yeah, this, you guys here, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like $30. So I told her after I just, you know, placed an order a few days prior, I was like, why did you get me this? This is mad expensive. And, you know, she's like, well, you know, I know you like to crochet, so I just got it for you. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Don't do that again. They're mad expensive. But apparently this is like really beginner friendly. So I'm going to test that out. And she got me the Abominable Bibbidi Bobbidi Snowman. Abominable Bombay. Yes, this guy. So how cute. Anyway, let me see what you guys. Thank you, E. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, I'm having a great week. It just kind of flew and it wasn't too terrible in comparison to the last 2 weeks. That guy. Yes, this guy. Abominable. Okay. So it includes everything that you need to create this 4" by 4". Oh my gosh, that's small. All right, small. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this better be baller for $30, because you've seen me with those $1.25. The instructions suck, but it kind of had almost everything, and I was able to make whatever was in there. So it's just $30. Craziness. Hey, what do you want? Dexter's wants to get back up on the seat. You move it, you lose it. Seat's taken. Okay. The yarn is not like regular yarn. This is like cotton. I like to call this fabric, but it's like cotton. I'm sure there's an ingredients list in here somewhere. We got white. Oh, look. Oh, look. That's nifty. They crocheted a little bit and gave you some stitch markers, which is awesome. And these look like some nice priced ones. I mean, heck, for $30. Usually the cheap packs I get are kind of not flimsy, but they're not like thick. Look at that. This is like legit plastic. We got some fiber fill. And we got some packet there. And then we have a 4 millimeters. So the stitches are going to be huge, which might be fun because when I do these videos, the bigger the stitching, the faster you would think it would be. So hopefully that's the case. But this looks a little complicated. Instructions inside. Let's see. My Saturday morning. Yes, that's good. I love the weather too lately. It's been very nice. Let's see. Mick Howard. Oh, his name is Howard. Video instructions. Okay. I'm not a fan of that. I'm an old school person, so I like it written. But I'll deal with that, I guess. Needle. Blunted, but still not for children. A little bit of black to make the mouth, I'm guessing. But yeah, and eyeballs, I never use them because if I give it away to a child, I don't want them to choke on it. I don't care how safe it says. I'm not giving plastic in a doll. But anyway, oh my gosh, it has a huge hole. Okay, not fun. But that's what's in the kit for $30. We'll see because the money is in the instructions, I feel. Oh, what am I doing? I guess that was in there. I don't remember what was in here. You know, if you get like a good set of instructions, it's very nice. So maybe $30 is worth it. I mean, but I don't know. That better be like a life-changing instruction then, because that better have some life coaching while we're at it. For $30. That's like a copay with a therapist. I'm just saying. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, either Australia is 12 hours ahead. It's right below or off to the side down below, down under from the Philippines. So that's the only reason why I know. Okay, so this is the actual Woogles. Oh, they put the sticker upside down. I cut it out so you can't see my info. But anyway, it comes with this cute bag. I wish they just didn't put the tape over it. But this is my order from Woogles. This was actually, I got a $30 kit and then there was like free shipping when you hit some number. So I just added in, like it was like $50 or something. So I added in a $20 kit. So we're going to take a look at what a $20 kit looks like. Because I'm thinking that Howard is $30. Do. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, not that one first. Okay. This, you guys, was $20. And if you know, you know. But I got a pineapple because it's very symbolic to my life at the moment. But yeah, it's so cute. So I'm just, hopefully everything works out to where I can just start bombarding my, like, decorating with a pineapple everywhere. Like, legit. That's going to be my thing if everything works out the way I hope it to. Great. Same type of yarn. It's like some sort of cotton fabric. Got it in the yellow. Oh my gosh, even the thinger has a pineapple on it. Oh, that's cute. It's Pina. Pina the pineapple. More fluff. Oh, this one didn't come with the needle? Say what? Yeah, I think that's what it said. It didn't come with the needle. Well, Oh yeah, because it's a $20 one. It's probably in the other kit. So for $10 less, but in reality, those crochet needles, especially with the rubber stuff on it, is kind of pricey for some freaking reason. Like I used to get the cheapo plastic ones in a pack, but if you get the metal ones in a pack, those are kind of expensive. Cute Pina. Instructions, virtual, fun stuff. All right. More black. And then eyeballies and a needle. So same stuff, just without the needle. The hook. I can't wait to do these. The thing is, I don't have time to do them. So I'll have to find time. Close, you shaking. It won't close. It won't close. The struggle is real with this pineapple. Sounds about right. Okay. There we go. Sweated a little bit there. Oh, and it comes with the markers. These are great to collect because if you do projects that are more than just a row, these come in handy. Okay. Okie dokies. Next. All right. So this is actually what I wanted to get. I was trying to avoid getting anything from this company because they are expensive, but I saw this guy and I had to get it. It's glow in the dark yarn E. And look how cute. So I actually thought it would be an awesome video if the yarn actually glows really well to do a short video crocheting in the dark, because you can actually see, if you see they're on Instagram, if you saw their video of it, it's like you can really see it. So it's just like, oh, I started out crocheting, and in my opinion, when you're crocheting, you have to look. No matter what easy stitch you're doing, because you have to see where you're putting your hook in. When you knit, you can kind of I don't know, it just becomes automated and you don't really have to look. So that was the one thing I didn't like about crocheting. So if I can, I wanted to see if I could crochet in the dark. I don't think that changes anything though. I still would have to look, wouldn't I? Oh well. But I thought it would be cool if I could crochet in the dark. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's a what went through a Halloween designed crochet hook. That is cute. And I can barely read the thing, but I think it's also 4mm. I just don't like these rubber things. I just like having the bare metal. It's easy to stab with. No, I'm just joking. Pink yarn. White yarn. So I'm going to leave this out in the light, and maybe towards the end of the live, I'll turn it off and see how glowy it gets. More fluff. The fluff should glow in the dark too. It's what inside that counts. Oh my God, did they have them on all the fluff? How cute is that? Very inspirational. Okay. And then this probably has the same, but it's all themed with their packaging. It's very nice. I mean, I see why it's $30, I guess. Same stuff inside. So we don't have to remove that. So I'm having difficulty putting this stuff back. All right, so I'm going to leave this yarn out here. Oh, and it comes with the markers. And then I'll see how glowy in the darky it is. They did come out with other glow-in-the-dark kits. I just wanted to get, I just figured that this would be the easiest one to do, to be honest, because I've already done Jack Skellington, and I'm done doing super difficult. I mean, not that it's difficult, it just takes forever. So hopefully this takes me 2 seconds. Anyway. Oh, shoot. This is already glowing in the dark. Oh, man. Will it work? Well, you don't have to see the sticker glow in the dark, do you? No, you can kind of see it glow. I'm so stupid. Anyway, we'll wait till the yarn does. That's the most important thing. Okay, so 30 bucks. This was on Amazon for 17. This one, little skein of yarn, but the yarn is plush and it's this thick. This is 30 bucks cotton and is this thick. So I can probably make a bunch of spooky little glow in the dark things with this one. So I'm going to leave both of these out. So if anything, I could have just saved myself 30 bucks and went online or made up my own pattern for a ghost. I mean, it's just a cylinder, right? And then they say that now. And I could make a lot of them with these as opposed to maybe one time with this. So I'm always trying to figure out a way to save monies. Okay. Which one I'll be tackling first? I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna do the ghosty one. I'm gonna see how glowy it works. Like I said, I'll probably just turn it into a short video and do it in the dark. That would be great. Or more specifically, crochet in the dark. Happy Friday. Okay. So this I actually got from Walmart. And these, oh my gosh, I forgot how much they were. Disgustingly expensive. I do not remember how much they were. They might have been just as much as the Woobles, this guy, but I can't for the life of me remember. And I said, oh, no, not as much. It was probably the price of this guy. I don't know if it was like 15, 19, I don't know. But either way, I got the Dollar Tree kit for $1.25, making the same looking, but at the same time, I don't know how large these are, but it's from Red Heart. So you know you're getting Red Heart yarn, which is good quality yarn compared to Dollar Tree yarn, of course. So I did the white cat because they only have white cats. They had a bunch of kits, but I wanted to see how these two would do first. Oh my gosh, is that their yarn? All right, I take it back. Is this Red Heart yarn? Like, what kind of joke is that? All right, I feel like there's more fiber fill than yarn. Okay. In this, you get one stitch marker, embroidery floss, and somewhat sharp needle. You also get a crochet hook. This one is at 2.5 millimeters. So this is going to be a tiny project, which makes sense because this is their yarn. When you go, I don't know if you've been to a Walmart in the craft section or any craft store, this is like a shrunken down version. This is actually kind of cute. This looks like this belongs in a dollhouse. Look at how tiny this is. This is going to be one tiny cat. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. But this might be a nightmare to work with. We'll see. Look, I have small hands, but my fingers are pudgy, and it's just like working with small projects is a nightmare. Okay. Fluff. And then the instructions, yay, they're written. I've had Red Heart instructions before for other things, not amigurumi. So I'm confident that these will be fine. So I wonder if it tells you how big this is going to be. No, it doesn't. They want you to be surprised later when you realize you spent like 20 bucks on like a 1-inch doll. I don't know. Oh wait, it's double-sided. Oh, here we. Oh no, it's just in French. Okay. Okay. Well, I won't be doing this one anytime soon because I've got so many other kits, but maybe if not next month, maybe December. Yeah. But this is cute. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see how tiny this sucker's going to be. Oh, dye the yarn black. Yeah, that's, you know what? I should probably get dye and dye it after the fact. Because, you know, I just want it done. I don't know, but that's a good idea, actually. But you know what? I don't have to use that yarn. I have like a million skeins of yarn, so I could just pull out the black that I have and make it large. Make it regular size, Dexter. It's fitting for the ghost. Yes. All right, this one is the froggy, and I got it because it's green. I wish it did tell you how big it's going to be. But same stuff. This time you get a purple one. I mean, man, anyone want a needle? Because a hook, I've got a billion of them. And then same instructions, same fluff, same needle. This is too cute. This is like, it's so funny. I mean, if you know what regular yarn looks like, this is... It shrunk. Okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys this too, because sometimes people think, like, one, the Dollar Tree stuff you can't find, and then other times I'm crocheting things that people think they can't get. But this time I got stuff that I think you can find in, this one came from Target. Mondo Llama. I don't remember how much this was, but apparently it makes, I'm assuming, decent size and fall decor. I might do this one next month. But it makes 3 different size, the box is big, 3 different sized and color pumpkins. And it has different kits too. So I thought that was cool because for the longest time I thought Walmart was the place to be for crafts if you didn't want to enter, heaven forbid, a Hobby Lobby and never come back out. So I would do Walmart, and that's where I'd get all my yarn. So now we are always in Target looking for trading card, like sports cards, and I looked in their like office section, and it was like a slash craft section for kids, and they had this guy and other stuff too. They have it's not a fingerless, it's like finger knit. You just use your fingers and you make this huge blanket. And I'm like, huh, I probably should have gotten that. I started a large, it's like large yarn. I started that like maybe 2 years ago. I still haven't finished, maybe more actually, and I haven't finished it. But I had to get like a really large knitting needle, like made out of wood, and it looks like a stake that you would use to kill a vampire. So ooh, what is this? It's crap. I don't know what that's called. It comes with 3 of these fluffy things. Oh, so this is going to be kind of easy. I think when I've seen this used before and I was like, "Oh, wow, that's much easier than crocheting." And knitting. But oh no, look, it's going to be tiny. What in the world? It's so crazy how they make things look. So these are going to be tiny pumpkins, I'm assuming, because look how big these skeins are. But look at the size of this. So I wonder if it's going to be very holy. Not to be confused with, you know, religion or anything, but holy. I hate that because the stuffing, you could see right through the stuffing. Okay. This is apparently what it's going to look like, though. So these must be really tiny. Oh, it's knitting. It's not crocheting. What is this thing called? So make a circle. Okay. Hang the loop on the peg. No, it doesn't. There needs to be like a thing. Oh, it's a knitting loom. Yeah, it's Friday. Let me see here. I did a spot. Oh, you have. Yes, that's how I've seen these being used. And I always wanted to try it because I do scarves. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that takes me forever. So, but I do a lot of cool designs with it. So, and I put pockets in it and everything. Um, oh, thanks, Bridget. I don't know. I mean, I guess United States is all about consuming stuff. So there's a lot of different stores here. Are they good? I don't know. I'm not a shopper. But what I do like is convenience. So I do like Targets and Walmarts because everything is there. And if you're in the right state, they include liquor too. I'm just saying. Anyway, okay, so this comes with the loom, a needle, a crochet needle. And I feel like that's not exactly a crochet needle, but I'm going to open the bag and we're going to check it out. What is this? Green yarn. 3 different color pumpkin yarns, 3 bags of fluff. Ooh, and all the instructions are illustrated. And that's great too. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one to do. I've never done it before. The problem I'm having now, you guys, especially when I did the Jack Skellington, is having it able to fit in frame. Like, I set my camera up usually to film nails, so I like to be up close and personal to where I hit my camera all the time. But I really need to figure out a way to be able to film a larger area while I'm crocheting, or I don't even show knitting. I think I did one video or a couple videos knitting because the needles are so long. So this is not really a crochet needle or hook. It would be like, or maybe it's a crochet needle, they said. I don't remember. But this is going to be interesting. Let's feel the yarn, shall we? So this is definitely like acrylic, maybe. I probably should tell you. Oh no, it's polyester. Did I even read polyester? I didn't even remember. And it's kind of fluffy. I love the colors. I love fall colors. So I can't wait to make them. So that's interesting. Alrighty. So for you guys, I do have PR coming in. So nail unboxing won't be today. I'm doing swatching today. Well, I have some really cool things. Oh, I can't even remember. I'm going to have to check my phone. Oh, I'm going to purchase alcohol from a liquor store here in Maryland. But that's not the same in DC or Virginia. Yes, so many places have different stuff in the same, whatchamacalls, it's not a franchise, a chain. Okay, I got to remember what the heck I got coming. So, I don't, it's so crazy. I am expecting some maniology. So I ended up getting contacted by a rep, and they wanted me to become a brand ambassador for them. So I said I would try some of their stuff. I mean, stamping is all right, and I know you guys are doing that too. So it should be fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking for okay, so what I have coming, okay, if you have not gone on the Varnail website, they are doing a 30% discount from now till the end of the month. And I'm going to put on my gloves. And they also released the Christmas mystery box and bag. You can get them separately or you can get them together. But I'm going to be getting mine in a couple of weeks, so that's going to be cool. I did end up getting I'm not allergic to HEMA or anything, but I am considering putting a polish on me uh with the HEMA free polishes. So I actually ended up getting the rest of the HEMA set. So I think I showed you guys how many was in it? Like 18. I had 18 of them, and I'm going to be um I'm going to be doing 18 more. So I'll be unboxing that. So there's going to be a ton of different colors, and I really like that they are HEMA free because I'm going to check that out. And I figured if I'm going to put anything on my nails, because I know I've said I wouldn't, but I'm gonna. I mean, it's not that I can't. It's just I'm trying to be chemical free, but I'm like, screw it. So I'm gonna try them out. And I really wanted that one set that had like a metallic-y kind of color. It was more like my color, my shades of color. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. Um, and then I have fiber gel coming. I know you guys have either put out or mentioned fiber gel. And oh my gosh, I was like, I'm looking at my brushes. I thought I forgot my brushes. Um, so I'm going to test that out. I've only watched a channel like Always Use It. She sells it. Um, she has it as her product line. So it'll be cool to try it out. Let me see. Oh, I'm behind. Hi, Riri. Happy Friday. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, Jeannie. Was that you? I did see that. Oh, I hope you like them because this is my second year. I started as a brand ambassador in October, and I am curious to see what repeats I'm going to get, if anything. In the last one of the October or Halloween boxes, I said there was like a sticker, a sheet of stickers that I got last year, and then the glow in the dark sugar and glitters I got last year. So, but for the most part, most of it was um different. So I was really happy about that. So that's kind of my shtick now. I want to see what's going to be different this year. But oh, I hope you like it. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see, I hope all of you are having a good Friday. I'm like definitely having a better one than last week. My head was just not headache free. Okay, so this is chocolate red, and I've been all about the chocolate, like chocolate frosted Krispy Kremes that I had. Ah, they sell them at our Walmart, and that's like the worst because when you're just there to get like water and then you end up seeing what kind of donuts they have this week, it's like, no. They had like Ghostbuster ones, and it had the logo, the Ghostbuster logo on top of Oreo cream on a donut. So I was like, "Oh no, I have to have it." Because we like the Oreo from Krispy Kreme, and they don't put it in boxes. And the closest, they shut down the one that we used to go to that was like 40 minutes away. And the next one is about an hour away, and we're not about that life. So we have not had an Oreo donut in a very long time. So when we saw it, we had to grab it, of course. But yeah, it's always a bad idea. But yeah, I had that, and it came in a box with a ton of like chocolate frosted. So it was that one good one, and and the rest. But yeah, so I'm definitely in the chocolate mode. I've been kind of cheating, but not that I was on a diet anyway, but I was trying to eat healthy. I was like, screw it. But anyway, Let's see. Oh, hi, Kristen. Happy Friday. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, Jeannie. You're gonna love them. I try to stay away and I can't because it's, technically my business and I have to know what's coming out and stuff like that. So there's no hope for me. But thank you so much for your support. Mm, yeah, Kristen, I'm telling you, Kristen's nail art has just blown the roof. I don't know if I'm saying these phrases properly, um, but they're freaking amazing. It's crazy sick. Um, and I always love this time of the year. She always comes out with these really cool uh, nail designs every week. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned I don't like dolls in the premiere, and when I saw that I couldn't wear that set. I can't wear your Ouija board set, and I can't wear the Chucky set because I feel like the arm would come to life and would stab me in the eye or something. I mean, well, if the nails didn't stab me in the eye, like Chucky's hand would come to life and stab me in the eye. When I saw that hand, it reminded me. I don't know if you've seen darn, it's a Tim Burton movie, and I wanna say it was like an Alice in Wonderland one, and it shows, like, this little porcelain doll or whatever it was, and she's, like, waving a knife at the guy, and I remember watching that in the theater, and I was like, "Oh my god," because I don't like dolls, so I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's so true, that doll would be," and, like, she was waving it around like it was fun, so I'm like, "Check, please." But anyway, yeah, that arm was so good, I don't wanna wear it. If that makes any sense. So I remember unboxing this one. This one is, pitaya juice. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but, I forget, maybe it was Jana that said it was, like a berry, but this is the color. It looks nice. Very nice. Was that chocolate red? So I guess the chocolate red looks more purpley than chocolate. I guess it's chocolate red. Anyway, um, let's see. What you guys think? Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to your live next week. Of course, just because you have great content, great content. Period. But I heard you're doing some fun stuff too, so it's gonna be pretty nice to check that out. Oh, and I have to mention, before I forget, my significant other. So I don't know if you guys remember, but he started his channel back up 3 months ago. And he's almost at 500, you guys. And I'm like, damn, that look took him 2 seconds to get up there when it took me like 3 years to get there. But let's not compare each other, shall we? But so he's gonna do a live, his first live when he hits 500. He's gonna be doing a giveaway. So if you know anyone that enjoys trading cards, um, baseball, football, I don't know exactly what's in the giveaway, but he's giving away unopened packs to check out to for you to open. So I think that's going to be fun. We're kind of like nostalgic people, so it's something that we kind of enjoy. And it's funny because like I never really did cards when I was growing up. I mean, we didn't spend money on superfluous things. But if someone else did, I totally loved watching it. So it's really nice to be like an adult now and be able to afford stuff. So it's like, ooh, but I have to wait for him to open it. I can't just like have him catch me in the middle of the night opening all his packs, right? That would suck. But anyway, oh, so if you guys want to check him out, I do feature him on my channel. So if this is the home page of my channel, you go to the featured channels section, isms by others that you can't see because my ring light is in the way. And I have a few channels on here, and his is right here, DJK Sports. Anywho, so you can go check them out. Oh, it got hot all of a sudden. Or am I having hot flashes? Anyway, jelly tea. Come on, guy. Oh, maybe I already swatched it and I just didn't stick the tab on there. I'm going to stick the tabs on after. That's my problem. I swatch and I don't stick them on till like way later. So who knows? Maybe this one got lost somewhere. But yeah. I thought that. Wait. Oh, wait. I missed a lot of messages. Let me go back up a little bit. I live through others' artistic skills. Stop it, E. You're getting there too. You have some good stuff, especially your resin. Just whip that out and you're like, no, I'm just like, let me see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Yeah, we're all talented. Everybody brings their like thing to the table, and it's so fun to watch. And even more is the evolution of everybody, because I think like I've known you guys for I don't know now, right? And it's so funny. If we look back at our videos maybe a year ago or so, and you can just see a difference from like art to even filming. It's funny to me. I mean, when I look back at my stuff. So I say that my buddy and my mom put his clothes on my cousin. Oh, let's see. Oh wow, congratulations. YouTube is different now. Yeah, YouTube is different. But also, I think there's a lot of dudes out there that like trading cards. I don't know. It's just a different, I feel like, well, that's the thing too, because, I just happened to stumble upon crocheting on top of nail. Like, I actually never really wanted to do nail in the first place, but it's just crazy how I put out more nail stuff, but my crochet stuff just, really takes care of me. So, um, this ends up becoming fun again. This is a little transparent. This is jelly tea. Hello. I'm pretty loud today. Okay, let me see. Only cards. Hey, listen. If you have garbage pail cards and check the condition, you should look up how much they're selling it for. Or yeah, because some people will pay a pretty penny just to get those cards from you. But for fun, my hubby tries looking for the expensive cards from cheap packs. But, that's a kind of like winning the lottery kind of thing. Let's see. Dexter scratched off because you weren't trying to feed him. I feel like Dexter's trying to murder me every day. I mean, he runs by and tries to trip me. He tries to grab me when I'm walking past. I wouldn't put it past him. Let me see. Oh yes. Yeah, we're always here to support each other. So it'll be a fun time. Oh yeah. Kristen, how are so cards up there? They what kind this might be a stupid question, but so what kind of cards? Do you have like your own sports cards, or do they also collect American sports cards? Because that would be interesting. Like I think he just got an order from Sri Lanka to get cards, so it's like, well, really? That's interesting. Ooh, what is this? Neon peach. Very bright. Um, hmm. Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm gonna hop into his live too, show some support. Not sure when that's gonna happen, but he's almost there. I think he's at like 4:30 something, so it won't be long. I said to him today, I was like, "Oh, wasn't it just yesterday you were 4:20? Like, what the freak?" Listen. I have not been in the Halloween spirit this year. Oh, yeah. I think I remember you mentioning that last year too, Jeannie. Yeah, you should be celebrating yourself. I mean, you do so much. You should, especially after the hurricane, you should spend some serious time to schedule a you day, a you week, a you weekend, something you, because you deserve it. Um, I have one that my daughter keep in the corner of. Oh man. Oh man. That sucks. We'll still check it out because if it's selling for 45, you could probably sell it for 450, no? You know what I mean? Yeah. Time is flying too, isn't it? It's crazy because I thought like, it was just not too long ago I was 39. I'm not 39 anymore. Haven't been for a while. Um, I'm still looking for this thing because I can't remember what else I was receiving. For the life of me, my memory is just not fair. Do 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 do. Oh yes, the 3-in-1 platinum cat eye set. So I don't know how many of you like cat's eye gel. Oops. But I've kind of, like it's kind of a pain sometimes, but I love it. Not the pain. The cat's eye gel that I like to at least try it out. But apparently Varnail came out with uh a cat's eye gel, pot gel. It's in a pot. And you know me and my pot gel, so of course I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Go." And I think they call it 3-in-1 because you can have 3 different looks to it. You can do the cat's eye, you can just leave it as a shimmer, and then I don't know what the other thing was. So, that's gonna be really cool to try out. I like this color. What is this? Bright teal? Of course I would like that color. Ooh, massage. What? What? All cards. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Well, if you know anybody that would be interested in watching Abby's channel, he unboxes that. Is it unboxed? It's a pack. Unpackages them, every day, and they're all under a minute. Taking a sip of my smoothie because I think my voice is cracking. Mm. There's an extra banana in there today. What else? see I want a spa day, but I don't want people breathing on me. Yeah, I've done like I don't like people touching me, but I did it twice already, and you don't feel people breathing on you. I was more skeeved out that people would touch me, but it actually felt really nice. And then afterwards, I just felt like I was, sleeping on mattresses made for kings. I don't know, because it felt nice. So definitely try it out at least once. Uh, right, Kristen? Yeah, I never thought in a million years. I did it because I think we did one for our anniversary, and then I took my mom out. So they were great. Mm, expensive, but they were great. See, I know, isn't it? I have not, it's almost the same shade, but my kitchenware, like pots, plates, um, and they're all like mason jar too. So I've got my measuring cups, same color, my olive oil dispenser. Like I don't know why I ended up picking this color, but it's everywhere in my kitchen. Yeah. Do you find it harder to store collections? Because I add the tabs on top, stacking them is kind of a pain, but the those plastic tier shelves, I just stick them in those little shelves, in a row, and then I do stack them, and they're all right. But I love these just because I don't know, it's just more compact, and you can't stack bottles, so I don't know. Okay, ruby red. Um. Oh, in a box, 2 layers. Yeah. Yeah, I just use the plastic shelvings because I have a lot of pot gels. I probably have an equal amount of pot gels than I do because I just started collecting, right? So I probably have an equal amount of pot gels to bottles in Varnail. But yeah, it's not too much. We'll see what happens when I get a lot more. Then I might have a problem. You can get down with the blue because Thank you, E. For the longest time, especially like, in grade school, I was the weird girl and I was like, whatever. I can't help that. I just do what I do. But now I own it. I'm like, yeah, I'm the weird girl. And what? Ooh, this kind of looks more like brick red than red ruby. So, anybody seen any good scary movies lately? I think last time, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, maybe not, but I saw so Netflix in America just dropped a Filipino movie. And I don't watch Filipino movies like I know they're happening out there, but like no, but I was like they dropped a new horror movie. It's called Outside, and I was like those guys look Filipino, and I don't like doing that because, I don't want to be that person to be wrong. Because I hate when people do that to me. But I was like, dang, they kind of look Filipino. So I kind of Googled it and I'm like, oh, shoot, it's a Filipino movie. It took place in the Philippines, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, wow, they mainstream this in the United States. So I was like, let me check it out. So I'm not going to lie, some Filipino movies that I've seen in the past, mind you, this was probably like in the 80s. And even now, because they're not like it's a third world country, but like they're video is not the quality, it's grainy. Quality was great, first of all, but then I was like, okay, let's look at the acting now. It's dubbed in English, so and Filipino, our language, they kind of like always try Tagalish. I mean, it's Tagalog and English. So I was like, this isn't dubbed. I was like, for the first 5 minutes, I'm like, is this dubbed? Because they were saying some it was in English, of course, but I was like, oh, they must be saying some words in English because it was like lining up with what they were saying. Anyway, so I watched it and it was a pretty good movie. It was a zombie movie, of course. Oh, I didn't even open this. A zombie movie. And it's just so funny because I thought it was going to be terrible and it wasn't terrible, but the other terrible aspect of it is the family dynamic. So, I come from a family of Filipinos. And, we kind of know a few people, or a lot of people that are Filipinos. It just seems their stories are all the same, sadly. And then so when you see the family dynamic in this movie, I'm like, oh my gosh, a variant of, but very similar and close to home. So it's just like, what's scarier, the zombie apocalypse or the family dynamic? So, but it was a good movie, and I was kind of like impressed that it dropped on Netflix because I think the last Asian movie I saw was Easter Sunday, and that was a Filipino movie, and they had that up on the silver screen, and I was like really happy to see that because growing up, I forget her name, but it was a comedian. She was a comedian. She had her own show. I forgot her stinking name, but it was like the only person I can really relate to in a sense. And then Lucy Liu came out, and then it didn't matter. I was those two people in growing up, and it was like, they're not even Filipino, but okay. But I like horror, so check it out. And then I saw Uma uh this morning or yesterday. I think I have smoothie in my throat. What the heck? Pardon. I didn't even turn them upside down. This one is. Oh no, I'm forgetting. I think this one was wild berry. Yeah, wild berry. Ruby red. Okie dokie. Hey, Lena. Happy Friday. Oh, wow. I missed out on a lot of stuff. Uh-uh. Freaking A. It always happens when I drink smoothie. There must be a fruit in there. Maybe kiwi. That doesn't work well with my throat. Oh, you watched one the other day. I know I've been binging all month and I can't remember, 3/4 of what I've watched because I've been disappointed with most of them. So the ones that I do remember is because I actually liked it. So let me see. Happy Friday, Lena. Oh, yes, drive safe. Hope you are having a great Friday. Oh my gosh, haunting. I would love to watch Haunting in Connecticut, but I've already seen it in the franchise of movies. I'm trying to like stay away from movies that I see over and over again because there's so much that is coming out that I haven't seen. But I love Haunting in Connecticut. Yeah, horror movies in October is so like some people I know kind of like look at me like, oh, you're just doing it because of the holiday. I'm like, I love horror, but you have to watch it every day for this month. It's like written somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I actually keep passing by The Conjuring. I want to see that too. I've seen all of them. So, oh, I saw a movie. So, The Conjuring, the Ed and Lorraine couple. I saw a documentary. I technically made it like a horror thing because technically it was. but it was, I don't know, like it could have been on Netflix, it could have been on Peacock, it could have been on Hulu, and that doesn't narrow it down. But it was a docu-series, and it's a guy that worked with his mom worked with Ed and Lorraine because it was either himself or one of his siblings that was possessed, and they were helping his mom. It was like a single mother of, well, a widowed single mother with, I don't know, 4 kids, 5 kids, something like that. And one of them starts getting possessed, but he's saying how Ed and Lorraine were, in the movies, they depict them as really, nice people that really just want to help and contain the evil. However, they made it seem like they were very suggestive people towards their sibling, to where things were like weird. And they were saying that maybe he had schizophrenic um like markers. But the way that they called them in when it first was happening, and rather than think of the whole schizophrenic thing, they were saying how they were talking to the child and suggesting what happens when you are possessed, because then after they spoke, then their siblings started doing exactly what that they were saying that they would do if you were possessed. So it's like one of those things, what came first, the chicken or the egg? So, it kind of made me like, oh man, if that's true, that's jacked up, because every movie I've seen shows them in a good light. So I'm like, oh, what if they were that bad? Because they were making money. So apparently they asked the mom if they could use their story in a book and do interviews, and they said, oh, you're going to make a ton of money. And at the end of the day, the mother only got like a small percentage. They got like tens of thousands, and she only got like a few thousand. And so I don't know. That was basically the docuseries. Anyway, that was the rabbit hole this month. Anyway, let me see. Interesting stuff. But yeah, sadly, 6 more days of horror all day, and then I have to get back to my regular shows that I am far behind from. Neon Pink. This label looks nothing like the tab. All right. Barbie Pink. I'm actually right now doing Candyman because I've never seen Candyman, believe it or not. I might have seen it in pieces, but I don't remember. So, and then I saw the Wicker Man yesterday, both the 73 and the 2012 version. That's gotta suck. I think in college I had to read a book that was of a utopian society, with women. So watching The Wicker Man definitely was like, oh, that's kind of messed up, but it's kind of cool. But I saw the 2012, I think it was 12 version before I saw the 1973 one. So the newer version was nice. The older version was like, oh, am I watching a porn? Like, what's going on here? It was really weird and uncomfortable. But it was similar stories. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty good actually. The original obviously was good. I am watching the third one right now, and I'm like rolling my eyes because two of them have white shirts on, no bra, the whole entire movie, and it's just like, okay, so we're in that era now, and those two were like 19, like mid 1990s, I think they were doing. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. You just wanted some sort of entertainment. Okay. So I've never swatched these. These are, some of them are from the Neon. Luminous Neon Reflective. So these are going to be fun to check out. Where are my swatches? Jeannie, I saw you got swatch tabs. These definitely are a lot less cumbersome than the swatch sticks you got. But yeah, I just started using these. I've never had the sticks or anything like that because I just don't have the space. So I bet you freed up a lot of room by getting rid of your swatch sticks. This one is Fashion Queen. And you know what? I'm going to have to find out which ones glow in the dark because as I found out doing my dailies, some of these actually glow in the dark. I wish they kind of mentioned that on their bottles somewhere. And I think I was like rambling in one of my videos and I was like, oh, it probably says it on the website. So I should probably check that out to see if they mention if some of these are glow in the dark. But I always feel like I find out after the fact that some of these Varnail stuff glows in the dark. And Kristen, you've told me before if things were glowing in the dark. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, love you too, Kristen. Have a great night. Yeah, it is getting pretty late for you. Have a great weekend too. It was very nice to see you. I will see you next week in your live. Let me see. I'm gonna check on a grocery order. Oh, yeah, I hate when they get a grocery order wrong, actually. See. Let me do swatch tabs. I needed to start afresh. Half the swatch sticks I have don't even have product. Oh, I've been giving things away left and right. Yeah, you know what I was thinking about doing, giving away stuff too that I have open because I just wanna I just wanna chuck it, to be honest. I mean, I'm kind of happy with what I have. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I hardly use the stuff. But you know, like I said, they're open. I mean, E swears that I can just give it away, but I just feel a certain way, right? I don't know. But yeah, that was kind of ASMR too, watching you toss out all those swatch things. Mm. Oh, no, you know what? It just says luminous neon reflective. That was the green one that I used in that was in the mystery boxes that I used in my dailies. It was late. I was tired. I finished about a bunch of my dailies. And then when I turned off the light, I saw it glowing and I was like, whoa. It's like, oh man, I gotta film it again because I gotta show the glow in the dark part of it. So that's how I found out. But yeah, unless luminous neon. But here's the thing. I have the purple one is the same in the same line. And I found out yesterday the purple one does not glow. I only say because I think there's a certain sheen to it. And this one, it has that sheen, I think. So I'm just gonna, all right, it doesn't glow in the dark. I just put it under the counter, but I don't know. Anyway, look at the reflective glitter while we're at it. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. Let me see. Hi, Cordy. Happy Friday. How are you? I just saw something on Candyman. He got a nice payout above what he got for the role. He had a clause in his contract to be paid specified amount every time he was. Oh, snapperoonies. Ooh, yeah, I would too. I mean, I've never been stung, but that can't be a walk in the park. But that's good. Plus, he's getting royalties every year. So, but the funny thing is, like, I don't know. Besides Candyman, because I've never seen it, but it's a huge movie. Like, I wonder if he ended up in another franchise that was that big. Because I have like a mental block of everything really growing up. So, um, I really don't know, which is why I am trying to watch everything because I feel like I missed some things. And then when I watch, I'm like, oh, wait, I remember. Anyway, um, let's see what else. Yeah, good night. Good night, Kristen. My pickup time was 4:05 and they still haven't processed my. Oh, so annoying. I hate that. I hate them. Just don't use them again. That's what I do. See. Let me see. Oh, really? Jeannie, did you finish the Final Destination franchise? Like, I don't really remember which one by heart, but mm, let me know if if you've seen all of them, because I'm gonna start talking about it if you haven't seen it. But I actually love those movies. Because of them, I kind of triple check everything when I'm out and about. Oh man. I'm telling you, like, I have my favorite. I mean, I really don't have a favorite. Like, I love Freddy Krueger movies, but I am trying to stay away of my favorites, I guess. Final Destination is one of them, as well. So I just don't want to keep watching. I used to watch the same things because, oh, you have to. It's like it's Christmas time. You have to watch the same Christmas movies. So I figured that, and I was like, but there's just so many that are coming out that are not that bad. This is Neon Peach. So I get so excited. Hubby thinks there's something wrong with me. Because I'm more of like the macabre type person. But you know what? I do love action and comedy. So I'm not entirely nuts. Or, a sadist. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I can't. I'm gonna feel bad. It's like so sad because like I'll try to avoid horror movies, knowing I'm gonna binge them in October because my list of things to watch are very long, and they're TV shows. Like I have on my list SNL, and I don't know how many of you guys watch SNL, but I have not seen a single episode. So I said, why don't I start from the very first episode? Let me know if you know how funny that sounded. Let's see. Mm. Oh, how is I'll show you how my Jack is doing. This is my Jack, and it's been completed, wobbly head and all, but the lanky legs, the little coattails, and the long arms with the hands that don't know what to do, and the crooked t-shirt. So it went all right. I'm still gonna give it to my sister. Hopefully she likes it. I'm sure she will. It just I wish, you know, had I known it was gonna be a bobblehead, I would have bought my own wire and or even like a dowel rod and stuck it inside there. So but that's what I'm saying. Like I need to figure out framing for my camera so it can fit. That thing is like 13 inches long. So I need it to fit in frame. Let's see. Yes, the pink is I'm not saying I'm loving pink, but I do appreciate it more now that I do nails. Before it was like, ugh, get me away. But pink has some really nice shades. All right. Sky blue. Let me see. Um, you won't believe this. A carriage just came home and now the order is ready. Maybe it was an app thing? Um, oh, I barely remember the last one, but my favorite was the Highway to Hell one because I used to drive a lot and I kept in my car. I practically lived in it, so I always had the case of bottled water, emergency blanket, all this jazz. And I'm not gonna lie, water bottles were rolling everywhere because I just, swing my arm in the back seat, pick up a water bottle, forget that I opened it because I threw it like on a seat and it rolled down on the floor. So, and back in the day, I was on the highway. I preferred the truck side on the parkway or turnpike. Well, I think the parkway doesn't do truck side, but the turnpike does. And so there were a lot of moments where crazy people, man, they just get in front of you and you slam the brakes. And then there were a few times where a water bottle from the back seat rolled under my seat and would roll like next to the pedals. And I was like, ooh, highway to hell. Oh my gosh, those were the days. Ah, makes you feel alive, doesn't it? I don't know. Let me see. I don't want Dexter near. So Dexter is my child, and I don't want him near any wires or those plastic buttons. So I don't give him anything or show him anything that has chokeable hazards. Because I mean, like I said, horror. I was just saying it. Horror movie. Too bad you can't show children horror movies because they are the best to watch when you want them to learn some sense, because I'm watching these movies and some of them are just so textbook or some of them are just so stupid. And it's like, listen, if you don't want a dumb kid, just like make them watch like a horror movie so they know not to do stupid things. What was I watching today? Track. No, Stuck, Trapped. Trapped. It was either on Max or it was on, oh, I don't know, but it had a, I used to know these names because I had nothing better to do when I was a teenager. Something Hartman or something, some heartthrob back in the day. I didn't like him, but anyway, he's in it. They just dropped the movie on the streaming hub, and they show like a video of him, like, a spoiler alert, kidnapping, or not even a kidnap because the kid's going to college, so I don't know how old a kid is really a kid, but it was a white van. I mean, I'm sorry, how dumb can you possibly be? Like, what school are you going to? I think they mentioned what school he was going to, but not smart enough to know you're not supposed to get into a white van with some random dude in it. Like, I just can't. And I'm not being serious. Yeah, you can't show a kid a horror movie or else they'll be scarred for life. But like, if only you could, because it's like one of those things they need to know. Simple things. When you're in a scene where someone's trying to kill you, don't go in a room that has no exit. I mean, seriously, go out. I don't know. I might be desensitized by all the horror movies I watch. Okay. Oh no. Well, are they tall legs? I mean, I would hope, right? I call 'em I always say I have thunder thighs, so I would love to have Jack Skellington legs, to be honest. Oh, yay! Almost home, and then you can just chill. Chill, chill, chill. I'm gonna do that this weekend. We're gonna go to a couple of card shows, do our regular grocery shopping. I've got some filming to do, of course. Sky blue. Hey, E, did you ever try that cowboy blue yet? Or do you refuse to use it because it's called cowboy blue? Mm, okay, hot pink. Yeah, I'm intending on using these in like a neon lights design. I did it like a few times before, but now that I have so many more colors, I can't wait to try it out. I'm all ready. I got neons, I've got blooming gel. I restocked my white, so I'm good to go on the neon design look. I just don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it. Just I honestly I feel like I'm not that I'm burning out, but I'm definitely almost at the end of my candlestick. I don't know what the phrase is. I always hubby always says I mess up like common phrases, like idioms or whatever they're called. Somehow I was hiding under a rock and I didn't know these things, so I say them wrong all the time. But yeah, I feel like is it burning two ends of a candlestick? Burning the end of the rope? I don't know. I don't. Ooh, nice. I wish I was tall. I have a hard time. It's a very hard life for a vertically challenged person. Especially one that like just wants to be self-sufficient. Plus, I think there was a moment in time where I was a size 0 where I thought I would love to be a model, and I did that whole like I watched the America's Next Top Model thing, and I was like, yeah, I'm nowhere near Kate Moss's height, so I'll be screwed. They're not gonna want me. Let's see. Thanks, Lena. These are things I was supposed to be swatching long time ago, and I haven't, and I have a lot. I just want to give them a home, you know. I don't put things away till like I swatch them. And they've been sitting on my need to swatch shelf for quite some time, and it was about time. I can't wait till my PR and stuff come in. PR is always fun. I mean, actually, no. Let me restate that. I can't wait to receive them, but I can't wait to receive them hopefully after October because the dailies are just killing me. It's just a lot. Whose bright idea was it anyway to do 2 episodes and dailies? I haven't even been dropping them on time, but at least I'm getting them out. I love this one. This one is magenta. Of course I do. For some reason, I like magenta. Always have highlighters, blues clues. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yep. It's pink month. I haven't been doing all the like my first couple years on YouTube, I hit not every, but most celebrated occasions. And it was just, I don't know, I just feel, especially this month, like my thinking, my brain is just not there to think of designs outside of these dailies. So let's see. Blue tack. That's so funny. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, what was when I see sky blues, when I started YouTube, I didn't even have gel. I was using like legit regular polish and having to wait that long in between to do the next part of what I needed to do. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I did designs without waiting for it to dry, but it looked like it was dry. But I had a blue this color and it just lasted forever. And I'm like, I'm so done with this color. And the brush on it was terrible because it's like a Sally Henson. And when I bought it, it just was like cracked. So it kept fraying. It's the most annoying color. So I think I have PTSD from it. This one is neon red. I can't wait to use these. I ended up not getting the November box. I was like, I'm not. First of all, I feel like I said, I feel like I'm burnt out. So I hope I don't have to do a November or anything except for like obviously maybe the holiday and then my episodes. But I just, was looking and I saw that the November box has those cat's eye powders. So I was like, oh, yeah, had I known. But then I would have to do dailies for November. So I'm glad that I just bought it on my own. But anyway, neon red. Right? Every time I say I wish I was a little bit taller, that's what I hear in my head. And I try not to finish that because hubby gets annoyed. Like, you always say that. Like, yeah, call me regular. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I think now, because, like, I grew up, um, well, in the early 80s up till the early 2000s. And back then, because I worked at a clothing store, yeah, they didn't really have, like, they had petite, regular, and tall. But I feel like now they have better sizes to fit different sizes. So I would like to hope that maybe you do find clothes that fit. But it was the same for being short. I had to have my grandmother hem my jeans and my just my any pants because I was always dragging it all over the place. So it got to a point where I was like, all right, no. She's like, oh, that's nice. You want me to hem it? I'm like, no, I just what are those things? Safety pin it. I just safety pin it because I just don't have time for that business anymore. It was just not cool for me. So, but also when you're short too and you work in the city, they just plow you over like you don't even exist. So that sucked. Okay, let's see. This one is green cocktail. Oh, see, like this one looks funky. I think this one is going to be a glow in the dark one. Lena, are you still here? I like this one. Green, check. Reflective, check. If it's glow in the dark, that would be really nice. I didn't realize how many liners I have now. That's crazy. Oh, I still have my lacquer liners. Haven't opened them. I mean, I have opened them, but I haven't opened them in a long time. I still have and I don't know if those go bad, but they're still kicking it. Oh, that used to be me too, E. You wouldn't find me anywhere without heels. It didn't matter. Like, people always say, "Oh, you dress so extra for the occasion." I'm like, I have to wear the heels is why, and they only match a certain kind of thing, I think. I don't know. But like that's why my feet are all jacked up now. Like, they're fine, but they've been, you know, doing this since like high school or something. And I used to have to walk home too. I had those, like, I'm not, they call them hooker heels. They're not, they're just the clear ones. And I had an alto saxophone to carry. And, you know, my parents always made me carry all my books home. And legit, I would walk with my saxophone and my heavy book bag with heels because I was a nut. Look at that green. And I think it glows. I mean, you know, while we're here, I'll check the yarn too. I'm going to turn it off because I really want to see if this sucker glows in the damn dark. Okay, it doesn't, but let's make sure. Yeah, it does, right? Oh my God, it does. And you can even see it glow. Speaking of glow, this was the $17 yarn, just the yarn, and this was the $30 kit. So there's my answer. Yo, how baller would it be crocheting in the dark? That's what I'm totally doing with this sucker. I just gotta like leave it out in the sun because only one side is charged. The other side is like nothing. But look how easier this is, like glowing, and this one is not even glowing the slightest. Oh wait, there we go. It's patchy though. That'll be me next week. All right, let me turn the light back on. Noted. Ow. Ow. Oh wait, I missed some stuff. Good things come from small packages, Erica. Yes, that is true. Bit of me. Huh. Let me see. Did you pull everything out, Jeannie? What was I gonna say? Things, great things, do come in small packages, but like the Wooble said, it's what's inside that matters. Let me see. Oh, Puppy's happy to see you. Yeah, I didn't expect myself to get all these liners, but I pretty much got their neon stuff. So, because I really wanted to do that neon design, just don't know when I'm going to do it. Yes, love the green. Oh, yes, I want a dog so bad. Oh, Dexter's here. I didn't mean it, buddy. He's looking at me like either where's my food or what did you say? Let me see. It does. It shakes my head. Whoa, that glow. Yeah, glow. Oh, saying, I'm trying to read your messages. I'm so slow. Oh, puppies. uh-huh. I have one spoiled brat. Yeah, definitely spoiled and bougie. I solved the cat food issue. So if you seen my Instagram post, I was trying to get rid of these because I bought a like a variety pack, and he used to love like any fish, like tuna, whitefish. This is sardine, mackerel, and all of a sudden now over sardine and mackerel. So I would give it to him and he just wouldn't eat his dinner. I'm like, "Are you serious?" And we had to talk. It was like, there's a lot of little kitties out there that can't even have a little can of food and you're just wasting it. And he's like, "I don't give a crap. Don't give me that shit." And I was like, all right. So rather than waste money and chuck it, I figured I'd give it away. But what I did actually, I just mixed in like not a handful, like five, six little treats, and he's eating it now. So bougie, freaking spoiled brat. I have to mix his food with some McDonald's so that he'll eat it. Hmm, let's see. Um, oh, well, I'm 5'1". Is that taller than you, Jeannie? I'm usually the short one. Let me see. Oh, that's nice, Bridget. Let's see. I love animals. I wish I was like mad rich to just have a little safe haven for them to stay on, and I'll just collect them as I see them, whether or not they belong to somebody or not. Hmm. I hate Facebook, man. Lately, I've been seeing photos, and they were cute to watch in the beginning. The ones where, oh, I rescued this animal, and they show you what it looks like before and after. You know what they're doing now? They're showing rescues, but if you look closely, they use different animals. Like they're the same. Sometimes they're not even the same breed, but they'll show the animal when it's all dingy and whatever, and then they show the stages of them getting better, but you can tell it looks like a completely different animal each time. And then sometimes you even see the owner being different. So and then you look in the comments, they're like, "Yeah, people are doing this now, blah blah blah." I'm like, that's sad. Like I don't even want to see when they look like they're in trouble because it makes me upset. But then now you're having people posting these things on purpose, and it's not even the same animal. It's just to get those like pity likes. It's just not cool. So I don't like Facebook at the moment. Yes, Jeannie is beautiful. I mean, when I don't know, I don't have kids, but when you're young like that, don't you have like your own random growth spurt? So you can grow fast, but then it'll stunt afterwards, and then someone else could probably pass you, like a race. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, so I only got you by an inch. And who knows, I might have shrunk over time. So I was like in my early 20s, and I was still going to my pediatrician, and the nurse was like, "You realize you're not gonna grow anymore, right?" And out of nowhere, I was like, "Ooh, okay. What a way to, you know, is it kill a dead horse?" I really suck at these. Whatever that is. Yeah, I was like, all right. Let's see. Ooh, Lena's sharing a lot of info. Okay. Closing coffee. Still sounds great to me. Let's see. She'll be after she's taller than me too. Nice. You know what I just saw the other day? Someone compiled a video of heights of actors, their real heights. And I was watching this thing. It was like a 12-minute video. I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, I can't believe a lot of them are short. And, my version of short is like anything under 6 foot. So let's not go crazy here. But like, I mean, listen, when I was young, we all watched the same actors and we probably liked certain ones. And I was always like, and then when you like the song, you don't want no short, short man. I'm sure that's not what they were singing about, but I always say reach for the sky. So I would tell people, oh, I like to climb. So it was just I prefer taller guys. But yeah, it was just shocking. I think this one glows in the dark too. This is actually these two look like Halloween colors. Why were they not in the box? Oh, I can't even speak. Let me see. Um uh, hey, you know what though? Like after my nurse told me that I was never getting any taller, trust me, I worked my 5'1". I used every inch. I was so insecure growing up. And I think once I was like literally disposed out into the world at 18, I was like, well, I better start loving myself because I can't do this on my own and be a complete mess. So it was like I owned every inch and I'm proud of that. So it's all good. Let's see. You know what, Cordy? They dropped, I don't know if it was recent, but they dropped the docu-series on Hulu. I want to see it, like for real. But I want to do horror for the next 6 days and then I'll totally see it because I'm curious. It was so funny because, we all like, well, not, I don't know if everyone did because I tend to generalize, but I liked his music growing up. And so a little tidbit, I don't even know if I told you guys, probably in the beginnings of my chit chat in my channel, but I actually tried out for Making the Band. It was the show that he ran, and I made it past the first call, but that's the gist of it. It's not, and then my mom got mad at me. She's like, how are you gonna do college? You can't do that. And I was like, Mom, I have to try what I want to do. And then I never, I didn't get the call back. So I was like, are you happy I didn't get called back anyway? But anyway, so I did all that jazz. And then he kind of like disappeared after a while. I was like, oh, because most of them do producing. So I was like, okay, he's just doing that stuff maybe. And yeah, and then the years go by and you just figure they're just in their nice life with all their other companies rolling in the dough. And then this comes up. I'm like, oh shoot, really? Did that just happen? And I wouldn't be surprised. And I bet you he's not the only one. But that's kind of like it. And I'm not saying it's smart, but it's one of those smart things that you see on TV where you just like grab, you know, um, really important people by the balls and blackmail them and stuff. So I really want to see what this docu-series is about because I want to know who's who and who is. Yeah, I don't even know if they would release that information, but that would be cool. I just rant. I just rambled. Sorry. Mm. Oh, thank God I didn't get a call back. I mean, I thought they made Danity Kane out of that. So, I think the next call back was gonna be the dance, and I think that like the, See If You Can Dance, and that was when they started to air, uh, regularly. I don't know. That would have been awesome, but, 1,000 bottles now. Alright, E. So, hubby's been showing me this thing that, Dana Carvey, he has a channel and a podcast, and he uh it's I don't know if it's too soon, but yeah, he cracks jokes on everyone, by the way. He brought up the 1,000 bottles of oil, baby. He was so funny. I don't want to say what he said because I don't even remember verbatim and I don't want to kill the joke. But yeah, I mean, he was holding parties. So, of course, you need 1,000 bottles. I mean, I didn't realize though that baby oil was the product to use. I mean, are we dating ourselves now? Because in that time era, did they not have the variety of lubricants? I just I don't, I don't know, but it's just yeah, that's a lot. I wonder if he sent it like an assistant to get that or if he got it himself. Because that would have been interesting, right? Okay, that's the orange, and no, it doesn't glow in the dark. At least not when yeah, I didn't, well, yeah, I don't think it does. I don't feel like turning off the light again. Let me see. Oh, Lena's back, so now she heard all this craziness. Let's see. Mm. Yeah, the internet's very funny. Um, Never too soon. I know. I can't wait to see it. I mean, I have nothing like my life is pretty chill for the most part. No drama. Those days are long gone. So that's why I live it up on the reality TV. And, I mean, it's sorry to see all this craziness, but there's a lot of conspiracy going on. There's a lot of crazy, like bad people doing bad things, and we just don't know because they don't get caught. But yeah, I'm all about checking this out because I mean that's gonna be full circle. We were like, oh my gosh, that reminded me of a joke. So Dana Carvey, right? He's like making pretend he's a judge for him, and he's just like saying, "So it says on your resume that you're a bad boy for life." I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. Am I laughing too hard? I just can't. I'm sweating. Oh my god. Oh Lord, help me. Okay. Let me see. What else do we got in chat? Oh, my humor is terrible. I mean, I was getting blood drawn, and this late, and the phlebotomist was talking about her trying to clean for the first time, and she was some cleaner, obviously, but was trying to open it, and it splashed, and it hit her face and just missed her eye. And she said it was puffy and stuff. And so she came in like this was like 6 in the morning. I have sick humor, but also when things are not good, especially when it's like physical health and stuff like that, or like even funerals, I'm terrible. Like, I just don't like to show, you know, that I'm scared, that I'm sad, I don't know. And so I don't know what I said, but I said, oh, well, at least it missed your eye. And, as she's drawing my blood, I said, because I wouldn't want you to do this. Like, and she's like, oh, that's mean. And I'm like, oh, crap, was it? Like, I don't know. Like, here in Jersey, a lot of people talk like that too. So it's like, you don't know if someone actually means it when they say that's mean. But yeah, I saw her again, uh, different day, and I said, "How's your eye?" And, I was giving her some little tips and stuff, and I said, "Oh, you know what? I apologize if my comment was in poor taste because I just was trying to be funny, and I don't know if it landed." And she's like, "No, no, no, that's good. That's okay. My husband and I, we joke like that all the time." I was like, "Okay, okay, good." And I made sure to wait after she drew my blood again because I didn't want to make it seem like I'm only saying it so that she doesn't jack up my arm. Like, this is what I go through in life. Like, my life is so plain. I don't know how to like interact with people anymore. Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Trying to think about all of the names he's going to give up. I want to know all the names he's given up, and I want to know if J-Lo knew about those names. I heard some funny stuff too about that as well. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, they're not going to drop the big ones because they're not going to want to look. It's the same thing as, oh, what was that movie? Becoming Anna or Inventing Anna. It was that true story about that socialite that conned everybody. So in that TV series, they didn't release, the actual people because they don't want it's like embarrassing to them. So I'm sure that the big ones aren't going to be called out because they have an image to uphold. But anyway, you should just delegate, don't convince. If she wants to eat some of it, right? Earn your keep. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Bridget, for joining. I love seeing you coming all the way from Australia to my lives. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Oh, she knew. Lena's got the real tea. So I'm not surprised, but I think that's just crazy. But then again, she looks like the type that would sell her soul to become famous. So, I mean, I like her. I just think there's something about her. Something about her. I think that was like a movie too. Let me see. Um, yeah. Yeah. Well, I would hate to like pop out while E's trying to convince her Akira to earn her keep. So I'll just wait a little bit till she pops back in maybe, but I'm pretty much done, you guys. We've just been gossiping about pop culture. Let me see. And I am totally looking forward to this weekend. Again, we're going to be doing we do our regular grocery shopping on Saturday, and we're also going to do card shows to find some obviously cards. I'm not a great speaker. And also, if you can, or if you'd like, or if you know anyone that likes to collect sports cards, please pass them along hubby's channel. He's doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. I am super ultra proud of him because he did try before playing video games, and yes, I allowed it. And it was kind of a bust, but I'm glad he's back on the horse and trying this out. And it's much more fun, many much more fun with the card collecting, and he just skyrocketed. So I'm just really proud of him for sticking with it and trying again. So, and it got me kind of excited again to do all that stuff. I mean, again, I was poor, so I didn't collect cards. I stole them. No, I'm just like, but I did get my own set of cards, and I did buy some NASCAR cards because I'm a weirdo. But yeah, so I'm kind of getting pulled into it. I'm trying not to, considering I already have my hobby over here. But yeah, I think he's at like 435 at the moment. So that giveaway is going to be coming up, and he's also going to be doing his first live. So that's going to be fun to watch. I'm just playing. But yeah, let's see. I used to hate food shopping until I realized I loved eating. So I had to do it. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they're all in their own secret society of lies. That whole I was confused these 2, and I know that's terrible, but it's Harvey Weinstein and something Epstein. Which one is the the guy that controls the acting world? That guy. So, they all they all sound the same, they all do the same bad things. It's a bad generalization, but they were bad, so I don't care. But, that world was going on since the beginning of time, and that's why Corey Feldman's all jacked up. So, I mean, listen, this stuff has been going on forever, and it's all the devil's fault. I'm telling you, these people. I mean, right, hidden behind closed doors, right? Your neighbor, your whatever. These nut jobs. This is why I work from home. No, I don't know. Let me see. Yes, I still alone. Your insurance. Nice. We do ours, and we try to do everything like the butt crack of dawn so that there's no other people. That's how much we don't like people. We're very selective with the people we like. I got and out as soon as the sermons are. Oh, nice, Courtney. Great. Right. Because I'm a very sociable person and I'm very patient. I am patient according to my hobby. But so, drivers, I mean, I do rage, like to myself. Um, but I'm really like at a store, if someone's just totally in your way, it's like one of those, if I feel like it, I'll be like, excuse me. But it's usually like, let's just wait to see what they do. I'm just maybe on my phone, maybe thinking about what, colors the sky. I don't know, but that's me. Hubby, not so much. So we go in the morning. But if I had to go in the afternoon, I would be the one to do it because I'm probably the least, the person not to go postal entirely. So let me see. I know. Apparently, eating is a thing you're supposed to do on top of loving it. So that's why we do the grocery shopping thing. Typically do it on Friday because they get their truck on Thursday. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, that's I mean, for a while, because we're trying to eat right, we've been pretty basic. So everything we need is supposed to be there. And if it's not, something's wrong. Like, but that's smart though. Sometimes we need to figure out when because there's certain things we always get, and it's like, what the heck? Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, Joffrey. Yeah, that guy. Um, I think I'm a foodie. I like food, so I'm definitely a foodie, but could I eat junk? Yeah. Could I eat something bland just to have food? Yeah. I mean, I'm not pi yeah, I'm not picky. Abs abstain and then they kill themselves, like, what was the purpose? It was like it just doesn't make any sense to me. You roll around acting like you're God, and then you just kill yourself because you are, a major POSSY. Like, I just can't. See. No, but when I'm shopping, I swear, and when people come out and play. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. The world has changed, and and I'm a religious person, so I get why we have revelations. Because just look. Like, I don't get why you can't just be kind. Like, I just don't. And you know what? Maybe you need a mom like mine because whenever something happened to me and I really felt bad about it, And, I'd cry or I'd throw a tantrum or things like that. She'd always tell me, listen, whatever you're going through, we don't need to be affected by it. So, like, oh, okay. But that was probably overboard. I didn't really get the nice coddling that I would have loved. I got that tough love, but like, yeah, I mean, so I try not to, like, if I have like a shitty day, pardon my French, I just shit on myself, really. I mean, that's probably not good too, but at least I kind of keep it away or keep it like controlled. I like gather my shit like a kitty litter, and I just contain, contain. But I'm not gonna lie, there are moments in my 20s where I blew up, but that's another story. So you have to like contain and then do therapy. Anyway, all right, you guys, this is a lovely conversation, but yeah, I'll just see you guys again next week or whenever. Have a great night, Jeannie. Yes, I want to eat too. I'm gonna have some sausage and spaghetti. Underplay for overplay. All right. All right, you guys. This was so much fun. I finally did some swatching so I can finally put some of this stuff away. I still have other stuff to swatch, but I do have stuff coming in for PR. So hopefully I'll have some by next week, if not the week after. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Have a great night and have a wonderful weekend. Be safe and make some time for yourselves. Enjoy the weather while it lasts. I don't know. All right. Good night. Bye. I don't know if I end this yet. Oh, geez. I didn't. Had a fun night too. Always fun to talk with you guys. This is like hanging out with the girls. So I'll see ya. I'm glad you made it too and home safe. All right. Good night. Bye.